Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Let's get this live out to everyone. Let's get this live out to everyone. Let's break down these charts. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's Sunday? Just waiting for everyone to join up. What's up, everyone? We currently have 56 people on YouTube. We got a couple people on Zoom, so giving just a couple more minutes for everything to get set up straight, and then we'll start after that. Yeah, does that sound better, bro? Love from South Africa. Yo, as we're waiting here, guys, I'd appreciate if everyone can let me know where they are from. Somebody said, can you join the Zoom? So the Zooms are actually going to be for VIP right now. So that way they can speak, they can interact, and then the free stuff is for YouTube. All right, we got love from New York. Where else? Brazil. Morocco, Germany, Aruba, Romania, Ghana, Bahamas, LA, Philly. Lit. Somebody said they're in VIP. How did they get the link? The link is actually sent in the VIP. I've been to the Bahamas, bro. I don't mind going there again. Iraq. Let me make sure I'm safe here. Do I analyze all the pairs? Yes, I do. All right. New background. No, but I just installed a new background for my setup. That's all. There's actually usually some lights right here, but they all fucking fell down and it's been a mess. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get right into the weekly outlooks. Starting off with USD CHF. So, you guys know I like to swing trade a little more. We said the mic is echoing. Is it still echoing? Someone confirm. All right, we good? All right, so yeah, just to start off the week, you guys know that when I am trading off the daily, I do like to find more of like a swing type possibility. So I like to see a very clear break of structure. So to me on the daily, it doesn't look that clean for this pair. Let's see, all right, now I got it. But if we go to the 4 hour, still not too clean, honestly. It's not necessarily something that's my liking. The 1 hour does look very nice to me, how we broke down here. And also when we broke under here, we pulled back up, broke under there. And now it's our first time really retesting this order block here. I could see potential sells if we kind of pull up more into like, let's see, the minute 5 order block resting up here. But overall, I mean, I would anticipate we're going to run through this area. But if we get the type of setup where we pull up into the zone, close very nicely, and then break structure, I wouldn't mind taking limits to go short. Although I do think that this will continue to move bullish, especially because just the way fundamentally like the dollar is right now, I do think that we're still bullish. I mean, we're just kind of waiting on signals for the stock market to drop and for the dollar to keep going bullish, in my opinion. So we'll see. But overall, the daily, not really my favorite. So we're going to go ahead and put that one in the red. If I do like how the daily looks and I'm ready to swing it, I put it in blue. But the dollar pairs, I don't know. I just feel like they're still very bullish. This one is going to set up, honestly, it looks exactly the same. So potentially, I mean, when we're in this area here, could be looking for some sort of sells. But I still think, I mean, overall, I think we're going to buy up. And I know that today is going to be pretty slow. Let's look at Forex Factory for the week, right? So if we look at this entire week, yeah, we just have some bank holidays and then cash rate statement. That'll drive some volume. The Australian dollar does look like it's going to bring in a lot of volume this week. The dollar doesn't look like it's really going to move until Thursday. And yeah, I mean, not the craziest week with fundamentals. I'd be more interested in taking like any pair with the AUD, the Australian dollar, just because I do kind of like that like red folder volume when it rushes into the market, and then I trade off of that. But yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, overall, nothing crazy on the daily for UCAD. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in my red list. And of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. VIP, you guys can unmute on the Zoom. You guys can talk. You guys can ask questions like that. I don't mind at all. Just feel free. This one, UJ. Honestly, there's no reason why I want to short UJ right now. Just look at how that rebounded on the last day. I could see maybe like a little pullback and then continuing long. But overall, I mean, UJ, I would love to take longs on this one and fill up like this whole imbalance right here. I think that would be like a very nice move. Like I think this whole thing is going to get filled, probably clear this high and create another high on the daily. Overall, I'd want to see UJ keep pushing until like here, you know. So I do think that we are going to clear that high. I'm pretty bullish on the dollar right now, but I just want to let the technicals align with some fundamental data. I do want to let some data like roll out for this week. So, you know, there's nothing really that's going to drive the markets like that today nor tomorrow. But I could see definitely Tuesday bringing us something. So up next we have GU. GU I was pretty bearish on. And you guys can see it did end up tanking. I remember, man, we literally hit break even and this melted like 100 pips after, and I had a 3 pip stop. So it was very annoying to see that happen, but hey, it's a part of the game. Like, a random wick is bound to happen, and there's really just no stopping that. So one thing I would want to see is, I mean, did have this order block here, price broke under, came back up, and then broke under, and it broke above this one. So not really a fan of it. I would have liked to, if it would have held this level and done something like this where it broke under and then pulled back and maybe just till here and then pushed back down, then I would have respected that zone a lot more. But also one thing I want to check is what's the lowest time frame that this latched onto, right? So you guys can see here it touched on the minute 4. Let's go to minute 2. Minute 2, very solid close in there. Minute 1, yeah, another solid close. So there's really, I mean, this one isn't necessarily something I'd want to take, to be honest. Just need to let it play out more. There's no reason to rush it. If anything, like if I were really trying to force something, I'd probably try to take this up until we build some sort of bearish structure. I think that like short term we're going to move up a little bit. And even if we look at the order block here to the left, I mean, we did kind of tap in on the hour. I could see us pulling back up to like here and then trying to find some sort of structure resting in there or something. Maybe like this OB here will get played onto. Something like that. And yeah, just being patient overall. We need to be patient, you know. Last week I rushed things a little bit. I was so hungry to get back in because the week before that I had my biggest week. And after like I took some time, I relaxed. Like honestly, I probably should have just chilled out all of last week. Like I made $100,000. There was no reason to force anything. And back to the daily bias on this one. Like yes, we did continue structure down, which I do like. So to me, I would want to see something clear here and then pull back up into like this range here. But besides that, it's more scalps. Like the swing setups I'm looking for just don't look like they're really happening right now. There was definitely one of them on GJ up here. So let's see what time frame that put. I think that only touched on the daily actually. So we would still need to wait for GJ to continue structure lower and then pull back up into here. So I need to see a strong close on the daily there and then a pullback into here and then do something like this on the lower time frame. And then I'd be looking to take that short. So here we go. That's GJ. We're going to put in the blue honestly for now. GBP AUD does not look enticing at all. But we are going to keep an eye on this pair. I'm going to put it in purple because there's a lot of volume coming in this week. So I want to keep an eye out on that one. Up next, what do we have? Next, we have GBP CHF, which, I mean, I've been talking about this one every single week. It just looks like there's like, you know, the banks honestly just don't want this to drop below here. Maybe we'll look for some buying opportunities a little bit lower. Like, see if we can find some lower time frame structure that makes sense. So we had this hour OB over here. And then nothing really taps into it. I think I drew this one wrong. Yeah. Nothing really taps into it, honestly. So, I don't know. GBP CHF. It's another thing where maybe we could just use our Asian range strategy. I'm sure it worked out pretty nicely right here. We swept lows, came up, swept highs. Swept highs, swept lows, swept lows, swept highs, swept lows, swept high. It's honestly one of my favorite pairs to use like that, you know, that type of strategy on, but just nothing is really setting up for me right now. This one pretty similar. I do know that we have some CAD news coming out later this week, so it could be pretty important to look at GBP CAD, USD CAD, AUD CAD, things like that. I'm gonna put that one in purple as well. Just take a look at USD CAD again. Yeah, I don't know. We'll put these in purple just because there's going to be volume coming. This one, GBP NZD, doesn't look enticing to me at all. If I'm being honest, I mean, yeah, it just doesn't look like anything that I would like to really trade off of. I'm going to go ahead and put that one in the red list. Euro USD doesn't necessarily break up. I mean, it breaks above over here. If you keep an eye, right? So Yeah, this low, and then we closed below, and we broke above that. That was a pretty nice break of structure on the daily. Now going to lower time frames, like if we do try to find an order block resting down here, it's going to be somewhere in here, which was like that Jerome Powell speech, which I absolutely crushed it. And so I'd be looking to refine it honestly down to like a minute 5 and trying to find confirmations there. Overall, I think it's like a little against my fundamental bias. Since I want to find it on the minute 5, I want to see something close above this wick now and then pull back down. And I want to see a strong closure in here. So I would like to see these lows. Like to see this happen where we sweep below, boom, 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 and then take this up. And at the same time, I'm going to mark up all the other order blocks resting here. That's the same thing as the minute 4, as the minute 3, as the minute 2, and not as the minute 1 though. So the minute 1 order block is going to be the only other one. So we have the minute 5 and the minute 1 that we're really going to focus on for right now. Let's see what that alert was. I don't know why I got one just right there, but I don't think that was my intention. We just need something to close above there, or I mean come back down, give us a minute 5 confirmation down here. Euro USD going to the blue list. Really like this one. And yeah. We said after MFF, I'm scared to use. Yeah, bro, use the link in my description. The only prop firm I really trust right now is Fortune's Funding. So if you guys want to hop on that, the CEO just put out a message saying everyone will be safe on this platform pretty much. And I would feel pretty safe there. This one, guys, I'm kind of loving right now. Look at this. Euro JPY. First of all, I do like the idea of bulls on this. And because I think that the JPY is extremely weak. Touches on the hour OB. Let's see if it touches on any of the lower time frames as well. Hour is the same as the minute 30. 30 is okay. See the minute 5. Minute 4. And if you guys don't know what I'm doing here, what I'm simply doing is just like trying to find out what levels the market is playing off of. Like when I trade, I tell myself that this market is an algorithm. And so this is the way that I read the algorithm. So as you guys know, we need either that or like a break of structure above here. And then at that point, we'd be looking for confirmations in this zone and then looking to take that long. Euro JPY going to the blue list as well. That's 2 for 2 so far on the JPYs, which I really like. Euro NZD, I know was in my bearish, like it was in my selling area. As you guys can see, reacted perfectly off this order block that we discussed last week, but it just didn't pull high enough for my liking. And you guys can see though, we broke structure right here. Let me get rid of this extend right. So we broke structure right here, and then we actually continued structure right here, which I thought was beautiful. So now that we continued structure, we're going to be looking for some sort of retracement up in here, hopefully onto like an hour 1 order block or something. I'm just going to mark up the hour 4 for now, and then if we get that, you know, that confirmation in there, then I'll be looking for it. But another one that I just want to put straight to the blue list. Euro GBP, I don't know. I don't really like trading this one. I feel like it just consolidates way too much for my liking. And yeah, so I don't really like to trade Euro GBP. It's very slow. Very, very, very slow. Euro CAD broke structure towards the downside right there, as everyone can see. And then it pulled up into here. So let's see which time frame that's playing off of. It looks like it's still holding on to the daily, so I'm either wanting to see it pull up into the 4 hour. And this will be a nice one too, hopefully if we can get the pullback and then a sell confirmation and have the Canadian dollar news align with it. That would be beautiful. So here's the Euro Australian dollar. This will be another great one if we can get some sort of, I mean, I need to study the fundamental situation over there and try to figure out which direction it would move if one thing happens and if the other thing happens. But for the main part, I mean, I'm seeing buys from down here and not really much from up here. I mean, we can continue to buy potentially on the lower time frames. If in session we look better, then I would be looking towards that. Here we have NZD CHF. Nice break of structure finally towards the upside here, as you guys can see. And now we're going to be waiting for a pullback into this daily POI on NZD CHF. As you guys know, last time I called NZD CHF was months ago, so this is going to be very, very interesting to wait for. Last time I called this was like June, and I held it for 2 weeks because I'm just patient with my setups. Like, there's no reason to rush them, no reason to force them. And these types of setups, I do call more limits. When I'm in session and I'm scalping, obviously I can't really call those as limits, but these ones I can. They just occur much less. NZD USD, nothing on the daily really for me. Potentially, if we looked left here and we wanted to mark up this zone and then go to the 4 hour, same OB on the 4 hour, looking at the 1 hour. The low here is 630, 407, 407, so they're both the same. Yeah, so we already have an alert set for that. Let's put that one in the blue list. NZD JPY, I'm assuming it's going to be buys just because of how everything's going. And you guys can see, I mean, we are pretty bullish. Broke above, looks like we're kind of retesting this area. Would love to give some get some confluences on the daily to keep pushing up. Here we broke under, pulled back, broke under. Technically we were supposed to break that high. We didn't. We continued lower. Trying to assess this. It's not too clean for me. I'm not gonna put this with my swings, and it needs to be the A+ setup. It has to be the perfect one, so that way I can really risk 20% on it and then fucking go crazy on it, right? Because obviously we just want the best setups in the market. And so here we have NZD CAD. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna put it in purple because I do know that we're gonna get some Canadian dollar volume this week. Here's the Australian dollar pairs. So far this is pretty bearish. If I look left, I mean, my best bet is kind of like going all the way down here. Yeah, my bad, guys. Overall, something down here would look a lot better. And, you know, sweep some liquidity here, come all the way down. But we'll see when the volume kicks in. What I do anticipate I'm going to be doing on the Australian dollar pair is, like, when that news comes out, I'm going to be reading the data, seeing what it means for the pair, and then seeing if the market's in line with it. And if the market is out of sync with that news, then I'm going to be waiting for like a reversal sign on hopefully like an order block that I like, and then going to take it the proper direction. So all these Australian dollar pairs, I anticipate that I'm not really going to be trading them until we get the news. Tonight, I might not trade. I'm just letting you guys know it's Labor Day. I know New York session's going to have the ugliest spreads, and there probably won't be too much volume. So unless I see a great setup, there won't be a trade. Same thing. I mean, none of these are really giving me that swing setup. This one did look kind of nice down here. Then it broke above again. I mean, I would like to see it pull back. I just don't really see it happening. Looks like it played off the hour 4 on that one. And then wicked in, closed in there, gave another confirmation, which was probably beautiful down there. Broke above, came in, and broke above again. Broke above over here. Just need to follow this. This has to be like a very intricate process. You have to be very precise. And so I guess like my next targets for looking for buys on AUD and NZD would be like over here. So we're gonna put that in the purple, even though it's kind of like purple and blue, to be honest. Can I put it in two of them? No, I can't. Okay. Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. I mean, these are gonna be two very volatile pairs probably this week. On the daily, we did finally break structure, but we're also on a selling point of interest. So, I mean, this one could give us opportunities both ways, really. Actually, I'd be more inclined for the sells on this one, if I'm being honest. But I have to do the fundamental analysis and see what makes sense at the same time. But technically, I would be saying I don't want to see this pull up into a lower time frame order block up here and be looking to sell. So here we have CHF JPY, which is just kind of holding here. I mean, look at that. We ended that day with a super bullish candle and Gulf right there. I mean, you can kind of see it held this area of support that it's created. So maybe if we find like an order block, you know, a confirmation in here for buys, I don't mind taking that. Euro CHF. It should be with the euro pairs. I don't know why that's here. Looks like we have an order block to the left all the way back here on the daily, and we want to see a break of structure or just a pullback onto like a lower time frame order block. So your 4-hour OB is resting over here. At that point, I feel like it's fair to assess. CHF JPY, we already did this one. That one in the red. Euro CHF, put that one in the red. CAD CHF. Look at the day. I mean, it's holding this level crazy, right? I don't know, the daily doesn't look clean to me. The hour 4. Kind of looks like we finally are breaking out of this. I mean, yeah, look at that. So maybe if we pull back into here, I'll look for like a lower time frame order block. And then be looking for confirmations to take this long. Potentially, you know. And I mean, wow, look at that one. CAD JPY just did a reject beautifully right there. Can't lie. Looking at the hour OB. I mean, look at that. See, what time frame can we map this out to? Let's look at the minute 30. Minute 30 is all the way down here. It does just wick in. Let's see if it touches the minute 15. It does, but the minute 30 is lower. Minute 5. Wow, so the minute 30 might be our best bet for this one. Double check that minute 5. Yeah, minute 4 is going to be resting down here. Want to mark that up. Oh, I can't do the alerts because I'm in replay mode. Minute 4, 3, 2, and 1 are all the same. So the minute 4 and the minute 30 are really the only ones that I'm looking at right now, just to be honest. And I would rather see the minute 30 get swept. But if it doesn't want to get swept, what we're going to be looking for is, let's see. Is a breakup of this. But I would like to see that get swept and then touch my minute 4 order block. And then I'd be looking for some buys from there. So that's about it for all the currency pairs for this week. If you guys missed one of them, I already did all the majors and minors. You guys can replay this video. Make sure you guys hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. And I have a very, very big announcement for you guys. So if you guys are on this video right? Ollie trades, pip and dip. You're going to see right here. Copy my exact trades, free Telegram community. But if you guys actually go to the copy my exact trades or the Discord, you guys are going to see signal room is 150 now instead of 200. I mean, it's 200 regular. We got a little bit of a discount right there. I have weekly live trading. Here are the session hours. And then we also have a free Discord, which is fucking nuts. This Discord's about to go crazy. And we have a free Telegram. So if you guys go ahead and access through there, I'm actually going to be doing a raffle, free giveaways for whoever joins anything, even if it's the free ones. So I highly recommend you do it. Even if you're already in the free Telegram, make sure you guys join it through the free Telegram chat here, because then you guys are in tune with my WAP. And you guys can leave me a review. You know, a little 5-star helps me out tons. And it just helps my store grow overall. It costs you nothing. It costs me, you know, my time. But it's just here to provide value for you guys. So I really appreciate if you guys can get that done. And then obviously we have the boot camp where we just knocked out week 1. I just gave everyone something nuts for last week to do. And then this week is going to be like where we're going absolutely ham and everyone's going to really understand how I trade. The boot camp's going to have a couple special guests too. I'm not going to name who, but some people who I very, very highly value in this industry. And yeah, guys, also if you guys use code 50, it's $50 off. It was supposed to be $50 off the 200 plan, but I can't lie, I kind of fucked up and I made a $150 plan plus a $50 discount. So you guys have an opportunity to get signals for $100. Pretty much very simple. Put code 50 and it fucking works. So I'm not going to be posting that because it is like a bit of a cheat code, but for you guys who took time out of your Sundays to come and watch the lives, you guys get just like that free bit of sauce right there. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I got tons of content on the way. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Zoom, this YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the live sessions. Oh, Luca's here. Luca, you have anything to say? Can you guys not unmute? Why is nobody?
No, I was just listening, bro. You did well.
Appreciate it.
The background looks fire.
Thank you, bro. I'm so mad that the lights aren't up right now. Once the lights are up, it's gonna look insane.
Over that? That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, bro. No, I've had it over that. They just keep falling. That's the issue.
What?
Bro, let me show you a little sneak peek.
That would actually be wild. I didn't think that.
Let me show you a little sneak peek right now.
Yeah, let me see it. No, I've been here the whole time. I was listening to.
Look at that wall right there.
No way.
It's lit, bro. It's lit.
Who is that guy?
It's the fucking greatest currency trader on planet Earth.
Dude, I love that.
Yo, make sure you guys
That
fucking
shit's
spam
sick.
the likes on the YouTube video. Let's get it.
Yeah, here. I'll go shoot it a like. Unsubscribe, resubscribe.
Pip and dip logo change. No, the logo's not getting changed. It's just kind of getting rebranded. The Discord is going to be nuts. Let me show you guys. It's already got a little bit of a sneak peek. Live trading signals, profits, losses, charts. It's going to be the greatest signal thing for anyone out there. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next live